Hey there, I'm pretty sure you hate being interrupted by these video ads just as much as I do, but if you're seeing this, it's probably because you've been thinking about starting your own business or been doing some research on YouTube about how to start a business, what kind of business to start, and there's no lack of advice out there about how to start a business. Unfortunately, many times it's by people who want to sell you a course or sell you a program or sell you coaching or have you make this huge investment. Well, that's not what this video is about. In this video, I want to share with you 3 things that 3 top business owners taught me when I was ready to start my business 14 years ago, because I didn't want to take a huge risk. I didn't want to make a huge investment, take out a loan, go into debt. And I couldn't quit my day job because I had a mortgage, I had a family, I had responsibilities. So I had to grow into business instead of go into business. And in this video, I'll share those 3 things with you. By the way, my name's Dwayne Huff, and I'll explain what I'm doing in my tiki bar and wearing this crazy shirt here in a moment. But my background is, like I said, I started a business 14 years ago. At 12 years ago, I was able to make the full transition into being a full-time business owner. And since then, I've been making a full-time income on a part-time effort. And I do not say that to impress you, but to impress upon you that the 3 things I'm going to share with you right here will allow you to create whatever type of business you want to create without taking that huge risk, without taking out a huge loan, without quitting your day job if you can't do that. And I went on to create 4 different businesses. I have a corporate training company, that was the first one. I have a student leadership brand, that was the second one. I have a business consultancy, which came third. And then my final one is Write Your Own Ticket, which is a book I wrote helping aspiring entrepreneurs start their businesses. And so in this video, let me jump in and share the 3 things that these business owners taught me about starting a business with low to no risk, without making a huge investment, without leaving my day job. The first one came from a TV personality you've seen, I'm sure, time and time again. He's on Family Feud. He has his own show. It's Steve Harvey. And he basically said, Dwayne, listen, whenever you start a business, don't go chase the money. That's what most people do. And things are going to get hard. And if you're not excited, if you're not on fire for what you're doing, you're going to quit. You're going to give up, and it's not going to last. He said, don't go and try to duplicate somebody else's success, because their gift and their talent and their ability may not be yours. He said, so build your business based on something that you do very well, your gift or your talent. And when you do it that way and you go out and serve the marketplace, it will make a way for you. And it resonated because the next piece of advice I got was from Donnie Deutsch of the Deutsch Agency, Madison Avenue advertising firm. And I read an article he wrote one time, and it basically said this. He says, take that gift, take that talent, take that product or that service, go out and serve the marketplace, serve 10 people, get feedback, get a portfolio, get social proof, get video testimonials, get pictures of what it is you do to prove that what you do very well, and it's adding value to the marketplace. And then on the 11th person, charge. Now, I didn't have to go through 10 and charge the 11th one. My first 3 clients were paying clients because I had a friend of mine. I told him, I said, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do with my corporate training brand. And she opened the door for me, and boom, 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 3 paying clients. That was beginner's luck because I went through a drought and I had to figure out and make some distinctions along the way through trial and error. But I applied those 2 steps. And then the 3rd step came from a guy I worked for. He was the entrepreneur of the year several times. He owned the largest cough and cold generic company in the country, and he started a branded company, pharmaceutical sales company, which I worked for. One day he came into the sales meeting and he said, guys, if you ever start a business, and here's how we've succeeded in this business. He says, we look at the marketplace and we segment it. And he says, we look at which segments are not being served or being underserved. And then we do a little more research and investigation to make sure that the ones that are not being served is a viable opportunity. And if that's not the case, we go to the ones that's being underserved. We find out how to serve them better. We put products and services into the marketplace, and we sell as much as we possibly can before those products become generic or knocked off, right? So the first thing was to build your business on your talent or on your gift. The second thing was to go out and serve the marketplace so that you can get the feedback, iterate, give it back to the marketplace the way they want it, and eventually that 11th person theoretically comes up and says, man, how do I buy that? How do I get involved in that? And then finally, the 3rd one was go where the market's being underserved and do it better. And that gives you a great opportunity for success. And that's the way I was able to build my businesses without taking a huge risk, without going into debt, without quitting my day job. And if you'll simply take those three things and apply it to the idea or the gift or the ability or the talent or the skill set that you have, go out and serve 10 people, charge the 11th, and really pay attention to where the market needs to be served, you will have a much better chance of being successful in business. And I wish you all the success in the world. Before I go though, if you'd like my help doing this specifically step by step, I did create a masterclass and I'd like to share it with you. If you want to know more about it or if you want access to it, just there's a link below, or there's a website right here that you can click and get all the details. But before I go, I want to tell you why I'm sitting here in my tiki bar. This is right in front of my pool, my backyard. This came from somebody's gift and talent and ability. Now, this could be turned into a business. He is a master woodworker, carpenter, but it's not his trade. It's not what he does for a living, but I think I've started to convince him that he might need to consider going down that path slowly so he can turn it into a business. But a good friend of mine built this tiki bar for me. The creative design is mine, but the structure is his. But imagine if he would take this to the marketplace. I mean, I'll zoom out and show you a bigger picture of this. This tiki bar, when it was built, could easily go for $5,000. Now, with the lumber prices being as much as they are at the time of recording this, it could probably be a $10,000 or $15,000 tiki bar. So what is it that you do so well that really isn't effort to you? It just kind of comes naturally and people compliment you on it or have recognized it. That can become your business. And if you'd like my help walking step by step, join me for that masterclass by clicking below, getting the information, and I look forward to serving you. Best wishes in starting your business.